Okay, here's a presentation of my capstone findings. Starting off with America, dealing with the public transportation system. The major problems I found with dealing with the public transportation system within America is the economic imbalance we have compared to our European counterparts. And we really have no big funding like they do over in Europe with using the EU. And on the right side here, I have which doesn't really pertain to the overall poverty rate in America, but it shows the child poverty rate, which I thought was extremely interesting, with the United States being the leader in child poverty. So it really shows that we suffer greatly within the poverty limits in the world. And then looking at Europe, their major strengths really deals with the EU, which for those of you who aren't familiar is a group of countries kind of banded together in sort of a union, like a workers' union in the United States, so to say. And actually recently in 2014, I believe, Europe just adapted a European transportation policy, which is a part of the EU and is their major strength as of now, and I will talk about it further in my paper. Then I really after doing a lot of research, I found that the notorious character Elon Musk is really kind of America's answer to figuring out these problems and possibly finding a fix to public transportation. And right now, he is currently working on an underground roadway in LA to fix huge traffic problems that they are facing today. And also I have chosen LA as my US city to base upon versus my European city. So like I just said, I've chosen Los Angeles as my city of choice because they face the biggest public transportation problems in the US. And their huge problem right now is traffic. They have the worst traffic rates in the United States currently, and they don't use buses, so to say. People prefer cars over buses, and I think if they were to choose buses over cars, obviously, then they will definitely cut down traffic rates and public transportation would soar, and it would also get a lot more money so they could build upon more buses, more infrastructure, just an all-around better public transportation system. Which brings me to my European city of choice, which is, I believe, the leader in Europe for public transportation and probably the world, besides Japan, possibly. But that would be Berlin, and they're really the future and the European model. They just adapted a new marketing structure because they kind of have a low budget, just like LA, but they are able to overcome this and actually save money while still providing an extreme, overall great public transportation system. Basically, they have these same problems as Los Angeles. Both cities are extremely overcrowded, but Berlin was able to overcome this problem and use public transportation as the alternative solution instead of cars. And they have recently created a new automated scheduling with trains and workers. Basically, everything's run on computers, so nothing's late. You know when the train's coming, you know when the bus is coming, you really know when anything public related is coming, which is really good to know. So you'll always be on time to wherever you have to go. And basically, they're really setting the European model, I believe. And that is all I've found so far.